up, guys? It's Rick over here at Monster Closet, coming back at you with another Monster Closet mini. First off, I want to apologize to you guys for some of the audio levels on this, and not this in particular, but these videos altogether. When I record these on my computer, I've been using a crappy webcam microphone. Now I'm using a headset. I got a Razer Hydra. I've had that. I think it's called the Hydra. I've had it, stopped using it, went to the webcam. That was a mistake. I apologize. Anyways, I wanted to throw out another Monster Closet mini here. This is episode 8. I want to talk about the Xbox One. Maybe Xbox in general, but for right now, the Xbox One. I want to just go off and say, yes, I know people are going to say, oh, you're an Xbox fanboy, you're a Microsoft fanboy. Well, let's just go on record and say I do own all 3 next-gen systems. So I can't be that much of a fanboy. I had the Wii U long before I had the Xbox One. Anyways, I do want to say, out of the 3 systems, the Xbox One is the one that I like the most. And like last generation, I do buy all non-exclusive games on the Xbox One. It's my platform of choice. I don't care if it's 900p to PS4's 800p on whatever games and blah blah blah. I don't really care about resolution. That's fine. I've put so much time and effort into my achievement score, which I know to a lot of people means nothing, but I've sunk a lot of time into it, so I figured I might as well keep that going. Not to mention, I like the Xbox controller more. I think the controller is just a lot better. Although the PS4 controller was a definite improvement, I still do like that the PlayStation automatically comes with a rechargeable battery built in. I'm sick of buying batteries. I should probably buy some rechargeable batteries, but I'll never buy those rechargeable packs that Microsoft sold because those were crap. I did not like those one bit. Those were awful. I would buy batteries for them, and the battery would come out dead, like dead on arrival. All those playing charges were terrible, so I'm not even going to go through that with my Xbox One. But yeah, one thing I will note though about the Xbox One is the controllers are made like complete and utter crap. Like, those controllers are not well made at all, and that really bothers me. Like, I've gone through, I don't even want to say how many of those controllers that I've gone through, but I've gone through a lot of them. That aside, one thing I do like is I like the Kinect 2.0, whatever it's called. As you guys can see, I have been using the Xbox One and the Kinect a lot more to make videos here. I lack a proper green screen, and I do have a capture device, but it's so much easier just Xbox record that. Xbox record that. Record that. That's so much easier to me than going and setting up the capture device. And I do just want to say right now, my Xbox is on because the television is on, so it's probably going nuts right now as I'm saying this. I'm in the kitchen, but it's right next to the living room, so I can't actually see the screen. But let me tell you, it's going nuts because I'll be listening to a podcast and they'll start shouting commands on there, and my Xbox, it'll start going nuts. I'll tell you, I think one of the best features is the ability to turn the volume up and down, because I lost the remote to my surround sound system, and I don't always feel like getting up and turning the knob. But being able to tell my Xbox to turn it up, and there was an awkward pause there, and I said it kind of funny, and that's because I didn't feel like freaking my TV out, since it is on currently. But yeah, I did that. I like turning the volume up that way. One thing I do like, and I am growing fonder of, is digital downloads. Yeah, I'm the kind of guy that likes everything on my shelf, so I don't really like doing it digitally. But, it is pretty convenient to be sitting there at work, or on the bus, or anywhere whatsoever, and be browsing the Xbox store on Smart Glass, and to be able to purchase something, and have it install and be ready for me by the time I get home. That's pretty awesome. I did do that with Devil May Cry, so that was pretty neat. I figured out the last minute I'd buy it, and then pre-ordered it before I got home. And when I got home, since I worked so late, it was already installed for me. And I'll probably do that again with the Handsome Jack collection, because let me tell you, it is nice not having to put the disc in the system, especially since all the games just automatically install to the hard drive anyways. It's nice not having to put a disc in the system. That was the one thing I liked about EA Access when I wanted to play Battlefield 4, is I didn't have to put the disc in the system. I could just launch it right from there. Let me tell you, one thing I do not like, though, is that the hard drive space, that 500 gigs, ugh. And I know you can get a external hard drive, up to 2 external hard drives. I do have an external hard drive. It's 1.5 terabytes or 1 terabyte, something like that. But that thing is already halfway full. Like, I'm already at 50% with all these freaking huge games that you install on these things. Like, man, what were they thinking? You know, 500 gigs, it seems like a lot if we were to go back in 2005. I mean, 20 certainly wasn't enough when that thing came out. My 360 now has 360 gigs or 320 gigs. 320, I think it's 320. So how come, you know, how come we can't get more than 500? I mean, I guess I could have bought that modern, or that Advanced Warfare Edition, but who wants to go through all that trouble? But regardless, I do wish it was like the PS4 in that aspect. But it's still pretty nice. You know, the other thing I do like is, I do like the Smart Glass app. I like to be able to look at things on my phone. Like, my phone is attached to me. And that's another reason. Another reason I like the Xbox so much is phone-wise. Because I have a Windows phone. I got the Nokia Lumia 1520. It's the big screen one. And so, you know, the achievement whore that I am, excuse my French, I bought a phone so I can get achievements on my phone. Well, that's not why I bought the phone. It was originally why I bought my first Windows phone, but then I kind of fell in love with just the whole interface and everything. I had gone back to an iPhone, and I'm like, you know, I miss the interface. But now my bank does no longer works with Windows Phone, so I'm gonna have to go back to iOS, because I can't take this. I need to be able to check my bank. But all that aside, that is a topic for another day. Back on the Xbox One, man, I think Microsoft is killing it with exclusives too. Even if they did screw up the Master Chief Collection, which was probably like going to be my game of the year last year, but they really screwed that up. I mean, I love Halo 2 so much, and they screwed that up. And you know what? That also is a topic for another day, because expect a Halo one of these soon. And I don't know if I want to do a full-blown closet cast on Halo, or if I want to do a mini. It'll probably actually be a closet cast, because we got a lot to say about it. And that, of course, will have Angela, aka I'll Still Kill, on there. She's our resident Halo player. But, man, you know, Sunset Overdrive was great. Forza Horizon, that was a pretty neat game. Actually, I've only played the demo, but man, I've been watching videos of that, and that is top notch, man. Oh, the other thing that I like is I like that I can share my Xbox Live Gold. I like that I can be signed in, and since my account has gold, everyone on that now has gold. And that actually helps a lot when Pat is over, because he doesn't have gold anymore. You guys all know Pat, P. Rowley. Yeah, when he's over, he uses the benefits of my gold, which is nice. But he's been playing a lot of Skyrim and stuff on the 360, so he's not getting my gold that way. But in that video is still coming. His playthrough is still coming, so don't you guys worry about that. Although I know you're probably not worried about it. Man, the Xbox One is a great system, and I don't think people are giving it the time of day, and I understand why. I mean, Microsoft came out the gate just screwing that thing up. That press conference was terrible. I don't know what they were thinking. Why in the world would you tell someone if you don't have the internet, we have a great system for you. It's called the Xbox 360. Oh, I see why you quit. That dude put his foot right in his mouth. That was terrible. That was embarrassing. And then all the stuff they did with TV, like they were showing a lot of TV. But I would tell you, I got my cable hooked into it, and it is pretty convenient for TV. It's nice because I also lose my cable remote, and I can do all that through the Xbox as well, which is nice. It's an overall great system, and don't get me wrong, I still play my PlayStation 4. I'm a PS Plus member as well. And that reminds me, I need to download the PS Plus games for March. Oh, I've been sitting on it too long. And you know what? I'm thankful for PS Plus because that gave us games with gold. That told Microsoft, you gotta kick it into gear. And games with gold, I've been pretty satisfied with games with gold. iDarb, that is a fun game. And it was free. Guacamelee came out free when it first came out. That was pretty awesome. They've been, you know, for the most part, they've been pretty solid. And the 360 titles are pretty solid too. So, I hope they keep it up. And that's not saying that the PlayStation 4s aren't solid. I mean, they got Injustice for free. That's a freaking amazing game, so thumbs up to them. But, alright guys, I'm going to cut this short. We're running on almost 12 minutes. You know where to find us at Monster Closet's YouTube page, which you're already here watching this. You can find us at facebook.com/monsterclosetgaming. You can find me on Twitter at GuidiJ. Check the links down below where you can find the rest of us at, and you can go fund us over at gofundme.com/monstercloset. You don't have to, but if you do, thank you. We appreciate it. And you find us on Twitch, which, you know, this is probably the first time I shout out the Twitch, but yeah, we're on the Twitch as well. Twitch TV/GuidiJ. I know it's in my name. I came up with all these, you know, things before actually thinking up the Monster Closet name, so I apologize. But like, subscribe, share, all that. Thank you guys. Without you guys, again, we're nothing. We love you. Have a great night.